Stupid mosquitoes.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder.
Hey, good morning. And it is a good morning. It's a lovely morning. I'm out here along the Snake River, and it's still quite a ways before sunrise. And it's lovely out. And I came here, there was just a little bit of fog. It was a little foggier earlier. It's already kind of blowing out of here, unfortunately, but just wanted to come here. There were some grizzly bears in this area last night, and was able to shoot them for a few minutes, mostly video. The photography wasn't working that great for me, but I thought I'd come back here in the morning, and just knowing that this is a good spot, even if the grizzlies aren't out, which I wasn't expecting them to be. You never know, but lots of birds out this morning. There was osprey and eagle, and you saw that little merganser family, or if you didn't see it, now you will. Some white pelicans, and of course the Canada geese out there in the fog. Right out there behind. Right about there. So I think I'm just going to hang here for a while and see if I can photograph some more birds. Maybe some otters if they decide to come by. That would be cool. But it's just a lovely place to be. I'm all alone out here today, which is great. Oh, here come the geese. Nope. Luckily they flew away from me, or I would have been bummed that I was shooting vlog style instead of shooting photos. But there goes an eagle. So it's just lovely to be out here this morning. So anyway, we'll just see what else we find out here today. Just gonna hang, see what happens out here. Until I decide not to hang. I'll get antsy at some point and then I'll have to go cruise around a little bit. But this is a nice spot to just kind of hang here for a while. So you know how I love backlight? Did you watch my last video? Maybe it wasn't my last one. Anyway, recent video with the backlit elk. I'm waiting on the same thing here for all the birds that are cruising around out here. Most likely pelicans. Once the sun actually rises up here, this whole scene's going to be totally backlit, straight into the sunlight. So as these pelicans are moving back and forth, I'm just going to hang here and wait for some of them. And they'll be awesome. A white bird backlit works really well, especially when you get this dark water. So I'm just going to chill here and just see what happens. I mean, there's stuff constantly coming and going. So there's always something, like a chance for something cool too. But that's kind of my wait now that I've been here and seen that there are big pelicans that are cruising right through here. I'm gonna hang and just hope that that materializes here at some point this morning. And yeah, it's just lovely out here. It rained hard last night. You wouldn't know it. But that was the first rain I've seen in like a month, and it just smells so fantastic out here because it was raining at like 10 at night and then it stopped. But now we've got all that moisture, and the forest just smells delicious. And it's just really nice being out here. So making some nice photos, which I've actually already made a few decent photos out here, but that'll be icing on the cake to get something like good. So I think it's worth just hanging here, even though it might not be very exciting for you, the viewer, or actually exciting for me yet either. It's I'm not looking for excitement this morning necessarily. I kind of just like this peace and quiet back here. I'm all alone, which is great. So I'll check in with you as the light changes. Ooh, there's a nice photo down there of the great blue heron in fog. Nice photo of a great blue heron, very environmental. He's like 150 yards away, 100 yards away, but beautiful. Stupid mosquitoes. All right, so here's that sweet backlit potential situation here. The light just came over the mountain, and now I've got black water with some light coming in on it. And I probably only have about a half hour of this sweet light. And luckily, we'll see. There's a couple of pelicans way downstream. You won't be able to see them on the super wide angle GoPro, but down around the corner down there, there's a couple of pelicans that are facing this direction and swimming upstream. So as long as they make their way up here in the next half hour or so, there's a good chance I could get some nice pelicans backlit. And they're like a perfect subject to backlight because they're white and their feathers are going to pick up that rim light. And so I'm going to be set up for that. There's a couple of mergansers actually out here too. And if they swim through some of these sweet little foggy spots, you know, like right out in there where that just little mist is picking up the light, would be awesome. Yeah, but I think I'm going to wait for these pelicans to come. But really only have about a half hour here of this sweet backlit situation where the background is in total shade, so it turns black, and then they're going to pick up that rim light. And it can be absolute magic when it happens, at least in my opinion. Some people don't like it. It's like really contrasty and really bold and really graphic, but I love that. So that's what I'm going to be hoping for here. But it's just fantastic. It rained last night, and it just smells so good. You can't beat it. This early morning after a rainstorm, the smell of the forest is just fantastic. So Anyway, I'm just going to wait here for more. I've been waiting this morning and shooting random stuff as it comes by. And it's been really fun and really mellow and just what I needed. So I'm going to keep at it here and hope these pelicans cooperate. That would be ideal. Let's see, there's an eagle flying around. Yeah. Anyway, there's like pretty constant action back here, which is fun. Not all of it's very good for photography, but it's just fun to sit here and watch and listen. And see what goes on along the river at sunrise. Let me mention the pelicans. So these pelicans are going to be swimming into this bright light. They're going to be backlit with a basically pitch black background. And they're going to be far away, small in the frame, and then hopefully they'll keep coming in, and then they're going to fill up more and more of the frame. So being in an automatic mode in your camera is not going to work very well, because you've got basically a dark scene with one bright thing in it that keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's going to mess with your exposure a lot. So unless you're really on top of it, changing your exposure compensation as the bird gets bigger and bigger in the frame, it's easier just to lock it in manual. So just expose for that rimlet highlight of the bird, and then no matter how big or small in the frame he is, that eagle's still cruising around. No matter how big or small in the frame that white bird is, it doesn't matter, because the exposure isn't going to change. And the light, now that the sun is up, the light won't be changing. The brightness really won't be changing on the bird at all either. So the best way is just lock it in manual, expose for those highlights, and then let the darks fall where they may. And then in post, I'm almost certainly going to darken things up in post. Sorry, I'm distracted. There's eagles flying around. There's an osprey flying around. So I'm just making sure I'm not missing a good photo op. But I like that water, that dark background, to go like almost completely pitch black, if not pitch black. And then it just makes a nice bold graphic scene. Oh, boom, he just went down to the water. But like 200 yards away. I don't even think I can pick that up at all. Yeah, it's still too far. Yeah, I'm shooting at like 1200 millimeters here with all my crops and everything, and it's still too far away. So anyway, pelicans are still coming. I'll check in with you hopefully when they get here and make some nice backlit photos this morning. The fog's kind of lifting, unfortunately, but it's still gorgeous out there. Just lovely. You might be wondering, what's the deal with the hat, right? It's summer. So it was like 48 degrees when I showed up here, and my bald head, I need a hat. And now I'm using the hat to keep the mosquitoes off of my head. But it's supposed to be like 85 to 90 degrees up here today, which is not cool. That's too hot. But anyway, the magic light is starting to go away as the sun's getting higher here. So I think I'm going to move on. But the pelicans did come in here, and I'm not quite sure how to say this. I'm a little bit torn about a situation out there, because I was making some really cool photos, and actually and I was shooting some B-roll video of like one of the pelicans just swimming through the black water, and it was gorgeous. And then all of a sudden he like leapt up and swam over and caught a big fish, like maybe that big. And it was really cool video, but I was trying to decide. I'll have to review the video, because as it was happening, I was like, oh God, I wish I was shooting stills. But now that I think about it, I don't know, just the way the angle worked and everything, I don't know. I'm going to have to review the video. But anyway, I know it'll be cool video. But now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it wouldn't have made good stills, just because he was kind of facing the wrong way, maybe? I don't remember. It happened so fast. But anyway, that was pretty cool. That was my one moment where I was shooting video and I wished I was shooting stills, because I always have a hard time prioritizing that out here. And well, I don't. I tend to prioritize the still photos and just shoot video when I can, when it doesn't feel like there's a really compelling still photo happening. But so I might have missed one today on the photo, but I got a nice piece of video out of that. So anyway, that's going to be a wrap for this location this morning. I'm going to go keep moving around. But my sweet light and my pelicans went away out here. Fish just jumped out there, though. I mean, it'd still be nice. But I think I got as good as I could hoped out there with those pelicans. So I'm psyched with what I got from those guys. There were 2 or 3. There were 3 pelicans out there. And actually, now that I think about it, I think I made some really lovely photos. Yeah, because one came in and landed, the 2 swam up, one came in and landed, and then when they took off again, I got some photos and video of that as well. Oh, there's another one I missed. Yeah, I was shooting video when one took off, and I would have rather been shooting photos on that. But anyway, it's all coming back to me now. I was in the zone, and I forgot about it. So anyway, I'm going to call this a day. This is my trusty Z9 with the 400 2.8 and the teleconverter built in. And it's just a wonderful setup. And it worked great again this morning. So I guess that'll be it. That'll be my morning along the Snake River here with the pelicans and other just random stuff that cruised by. And it was wonderful, and I hope you enjoyed the video today. And take care, and I'll see you on the next video. What else? Do I want to plug anything? Today, what should I plug? My Africa workshop, Yellowstone Winter Workshop, my book. Actually, how about print shop? I redid my print shop website to make it way easier to order prints from me. And I might have even lowered the prices a little. So check that out. You can go to my website, stevemathis.com, and then click the link to the print shop, or you can just go straight to shop.stevemathis.com. And I think that'll do it. And anyway, so that's that. I appreciate the support with all that stuff, and I hope you have a great day. I'm having a great day so far. It's 7:30 now. It's fantastic out. Ooh, bald eagle. All right, I'm not going to leave. Well, he just landed in a weird spot. Well, I might stick you around for a minute. If I get anything good, I'll plug it in here at the end of the video. Otherwise, have a great day. See you next time. I had to undo my finger.